first time ever having this red rice. I never heard of it.
I like to have me a nice smoked sausage, you know, to go along with it.
I got this from Ralph when I had high cholesterol. It was like 290. So he told me if I ate the red rice half a cup a day, it would help lower my cholesterol.
And it did? Oh, okay. Did you guys hear that? And I love this lemon taste in it.
Can you tell us a little bit about the science of herbs, why herbs are so fascinating?
Yes, because herbs are really something, because we grew up with herbs. For instance, cinnamon, the cinnamon bark, cinnamon stick, casa. Casa is the bark of the cinnamon tree. Well, the cinnamon tree have the cinnamon, the mace, and the nutmeg, which is the fruit of that tree. And we use it for pies, and you can also, some cases they say that it can help lowering blood sugar. For lowering blood sugar, sometimes you can use this root, bitter melon. Bitter melon is a vine that grows with a little fruit on it. It's very good for people that has diabetes, but still you have to take your doctor's advice and tell him what you're going to be taking. Bitter melon is one, and then the next one is bilberry, huckleberry, whortleberry. Those are very good for blood sugar. Okay. And then if your blood sugar is high, really extremely high, then you just double your doses and make a quart at a time, and usually take about 2 to 3 tablespoons per day after each meal. Stay away from sugar and pastries. This right here is the hibiscus, a hibiscus tree, which is good for blood pressure.
So all this out here, nature, is old time healing.
Old time healing. That's what it is. This right here, this plant is good for blood sugar. The purple one right here with the little purple flower. That's good for blood sugar there. And the flower is good for cataracts. This is gopher grass here. This is gopher grass, which is good for diabetes. And the way you tell, when you run your hand over it, if you got a white-like substance, that means you got the right one. And it only grows in the sunlight, where it's no shade. It doesn't like shade at all. Then we have turmeric, is another one, which turmeric is the same as curry powder, but curry is very good. They say the people in India have the less cancer because they cook with a lot of curry and turmeric.
And why is it that you can cook with herbs and also heal with herbs?
Well, you can also cook with herbs that alter the taste, and you heal with herbs because you can make different medicines. For instance, bay leaves. A lot of people carry bay leaves for good luck. You also put bay leaves on meat to give it a nice taste. Bay oil for helping to attract good things, because the spirit likes different fragrance. This is a bay tree. Bay. I told you, the bay always around the water. That's a bay tree that you cook with. It's seasoning the meat.
Now, other than cooking with the bay, is it good for anything else?
For putting in your pocket, helping you financially, for money. Yeah, bay tree is very good. Has a good aroma for the house. They make a bay oil for the body and the hand. Now the next herb there is good for around the house. Well, we'll pick out one, like the The burdock. When you find the burdock, it's really got all these little stickers that will stick you, but it's one of the best blood purifiers that there really is. If you're gonna do a detoxification, you must use burdock in there. Benzoin is another one which is good to burn around the house. If anyone has asthma, then you can burn that because it cleans the air out. And then we have what they call the Angelica, which is black cohosh. It's all one. And Angelica is, a lot of women use that with black walnut, and also they put the other word, black walnut, burdock, and there's another that's not coming to me. Sometimes we use clove with that for women that's going through their menopause, and maca root. Over here we have the maca root, which is very good. It's an aphrodisiac. It puts the ginseng to shame because it gets into the bloodstream and it causes circulation and warmness of the body. That goes in all aphrodisiac energy recipes.
Could you elaborate a little bit more on the maca about for low, like women, for females, if they have low desire sexually or?
Okay, for the maca root for women and for men, we will use the maca root. We would also use the maca with the sulfamata berries and the guarana. Sometimes we add the ginseng. Here we have hawthorn berries, which is very good for the heart. I also use hawthorn berries for the sexual desire thing. We use the hawthorn berry, guarana seed, the gourd weed, a little bit of the horseradish, and the maca root. That's a good aphrodisiac. Okay, now we use the green tea, guarana seed, and the bilberry for the tea, for the eyesight, to help the sight. Hibiscus, we use that for blood pressure. Some people use, I use the hibiscus. Some people use the garlic, but garlic, I don't go for garlic or ginger. If you have high blood pressure, it might elevate that. But it's good for high blood pressure. With 4 sour oranges, 3 sweet oranges, 1 tablespoon of honey, and a quart of water. But you cook the oranges with the peelings and all, and take a tablespoon 3 times a day of that. The guar gum, that's guava seed. That's the guar gum. Use that for pastry, or you can use that if you want to thicken some of your herbs that you're taking. If you want to thicken it, you can put guar gum with it. You can also use it in your pastries too. Ginger warms up the body if you're cold natured. Ginseng, I don't use as much ginseng because I use mostly now is the maca because it's so much stronger than the ginseng. Guarana will give you lots of energy, but you got to take it in the morning. If you take it at night, you won't be sleeping so well.